like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas.
Some might say it's cold, others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Running left, it's Warren. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Right back to him on first down. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pass to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. On play action, Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers first.
They're working from the gun. Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nnamdi Madubuike has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6. It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Warren will try the right side. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man, it's It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Jackson.
They'll
They'll find Bateman once more. They juked him. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Working to put a drive together. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Handoff for Warren. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Steelers first down.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle by Trenton Simpson. Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Rodgers going to throw.
46-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Warren. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
48-yard line.
Jackson now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find it.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So halftime, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Incomplete. Turnover on down.
258.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On the give, it's Warren. 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start with a give to Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. On for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return will stop right around the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's one. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Nandi Madubuike picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
A 47-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for Baltimore.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180.
Play action. Now Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Austin. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, now Rodgers. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the run, it's Warren. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Now Rodgers. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
A 36-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. We're ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
30-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third. And oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with Warren. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Just 2 minutes. Remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Loss of 6 yards.
258.
2nd down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
319.
They give up the middle to Johnson. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go on 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh